This video covers our trip from Kurrimine Beach up to Cairns. We stayed overnight at the Paronella Park and then left in the morning and visited the Mamu Tropical Skywalk before heading off to Cairns and staying at the Tasman Holiday Park's Cairns Cool Waters Caravan Park.
Welcome to Pinky's Travel Adventures, episode 35.
35?
35.
Holy cow.
And we're still at Carimine Beach camping ground. We're just north of Mission Beach.
Very excited.
Because tomorrow we are heading to Miranda's favourite place, Paronella Park, which we haven't visited
since 1998.
Yeah, and that's when Chelsea got very upset because it was raining. So we have actually booked the Caravan Park at Paronella, and the cost of the Caravan Park is covered with the entrance fees to Paronella Park. So we can go there during the day and during the night. We're staying there one night, which we're looking forward to, then on to Cairns.
Yeah, yep.
Cheers to Paronella Park.
Cheers.
We decided to go for a drive today, and this is Crowley Beach, which is it's a pretty horrible day today, blowing a gale and storms coming in. But this is a rather unique boat ramp we've discovered here at Crowley Beach. It's quite amazing. There's a lot of islands off here.
Well, I have a feeling they could be the same island that we saw in the distance when we walked.
Yes. From that point, yeah. But look at these out here.
I know that looks like I don't know.
Well, that's a headland.
Yeah, out here, these two big islands.
They're giant, aren't they?
It's a shame it's overcast. It'd be beautiful to have a look on that.
So this is Etty Bay Beach, and it's a gorgeous little beach. It's like it's got the rainforest coming down to the mountains, to the sea, and they have a stinger net in here which has now been pulled out, and there's the other end of the beach there where the rainforest comes down. It's just nestled in here. This is awesome, and a nice little caravan park up the end. Etty Bay Stinger Resistant Enclosure.
That's quite an interesting one.
And cassowaries need your help to survive.
Look at the little babies.
And an article about crocodiles. Estuarine crocodiles. And this is the Etty Bay Caravan Park office. A lovely little caravan park just tucked in here behind the beach. Play equipment, barbecues. But there's no dogs allowed here, so we'll have to come back here and stay for a bit longer after Pixar passes. Nice thing to say. Yeah, the mozzies are out, so we'll head back again.
Forward right reverse up here with you, can't you?
You would too, indeed.
I reckon you'd have to book ahead to get that one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely for that one. And what are the rates, Tracey?
Well, it says $35 unpowered, but...
$35 unpowered.
So hairy hikers, I don't know, 2A, 2C for a week.
So like these driveways going up here are so steep.
A 270. Oh, powered and water it's 45.
Beautiful road through the forest, isn't it?
So it's $45 a night.
Yeah, 45 powered. Oh, there's one.
Stop, stop, stop. It's a cassowary. Oh my goodness, where's my camera?
A cassowary just jumped out onto the road in front of us and it's just standing there.
Oh, Julia, hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Can you go around it or something? Hang on, I'll put it on video.
You ready?
Yeah, I've got it on video.
Oh, it's got chicks.
Oh, don't get too close to it. Go, keep
I'm
going.
trying to go around it. You ready?
Oh yeah, I'm scared of it, Bart.
You're recording?
Yes.
Oh man, that's a good shot. That is a good shot.
Oh, and
You
look
got
at
the
the
chick?
little chick. You can't see it. Yep.
That scared the crap out of me.
Me too.
No, it's a harbour.
Oh, for what?
So I'm not sure what they export. It must be sugar again.
I'd say it'd be sugar. It'd have to be sugar.
Sugar truck exit only.
Yeah.
Safety starts with me. So they can get big ships in here.
Mm. We can.
They must export cattle as well. It's
Must.
a cattle yard.
Yeah. Look how sturdy that is built. That's amazing. It's very pretty, isn't it?
Mourilyan Harbour. Never knew.
Oh, we're off the gutter, honey.
Off the road. There's another little jetty over there and a launching ramp.
Yeah, because there's a lot of fishing boats out there. There's another boat ramp here. I just drove over it. Avocados, $2 each.
Well, here we are at Paronella Park. We're just here for one night and pretty sure shortly we'll go down to the reception and see what tours we can do. Of course, included in the camping, on-site camping, is a guided tour for half an hour through the castle, etc. And so we've just done a quick setup. We're just still connected. Drop the legs down, awning out, pop the top. Bob's your uncle. Somebody obviously doesn't know how to back. Wiped out the pole. This is the edge of Paronella Park, and we can just see a glimpse of some of the castle. And now we're looking at the reception area. It's a nice old fair lane. Joe Paranella's dream and set back in the 1930s. Paronella Park, that's the front entry.
Here we are at Paronella Park, just waiting for the guide to come and
Do the 12 o'clock
do
tour.
the 12 o'clock tour. So yeah, so it's a couple of minutes to 12. We've got our turtle food ready.
Is that turtle food? I think it's fish food.
Both fish, yeah.
No smoking and a lot of tours.
Few things to be aware of before we go. Please watch your step. There is lots of uneven surfaces, loose gravel and tree roots throughout the pathway. We are eco certified and heritage listed, meaning if you come across any plants or animals, please do not touch or remove them from the path. And we call this building the Top Castle. This was the original entrance to the path. Below was a cafe, and since Jose had the first electricity, he also had the first refrigeration in this area. So this was Jose's grand ballroom. You'll find a photo of it in the guides I handed out earlier, which shows that it once used to look very grand. Jose's picnic area. A couple weeks ago we had so much rain that it was almost completely underwater. There's video of this building, the lower refreshment rooms, but it was the cafe by the pool. There's 10 change rooms on each side where people will get changed after having a swim.
And the bridge.
What if you walking up the stairs?
That's just amazing.
Everything's about this stuff.
There's pathways everywhere.
There's another one
Look,
there.
there's another bridge there. As well as this one.
There's another one just there. Yeah. Do you want to go this way?
8 bridges that span Teresa Creek. Regularly covered by floodwaters in the wet season.
Amazing.
They're fish. There's an eel there, and there's turtles out here.
There's turtles everywhere.
There's so many.
Oh, look at them all.
Yeah,
Look at
it's
them
like
all.
once you see one, you just start seeing like endless amounts.
Oh my goodness.
So this is Mr. and Mrs. Pinky walking back up the Cowrie Avenue.
Social distancing, hand in hand.
The paths have all been made double width here as it is a romantic place to get away.
Here comes the lovely couple. Disappointed Allister hasn't got his pinky shirt on though.
That's the picnic area down there. Right, we're doing the night tour of Paronella Park.
I think it's the light tour, isn't it?
Light tour.
The
light tour, night tour.
Yeah.
So we'll see what we get. Oh.
Oh, we'll park beside them. We'll have to.
Well, there's another caravan coming in now. Should we go up there?
What happens if he's longer? Oh, that's okay. We just have to reverse out.
Yeah.
He perhaps should have come here instead of stopping
Oh,
where
we can
he
go
stopped.
through there.
Yeah.
That's for you, Alice.
Now, for approximately the first half of your walk, you'll be on a really well-made pathway underneath the dense forest canopy. It'll be lovely and cool in there, and that horrible highway noise, you will not hear it at all. Right? It's totally silent in there, apart from a few critters rustling around. At about the halfway mark, you start to come to these spectacular man-made structures. The first one is a cantilever, and that will have you perched over the North Johnson River Gorge. That's several hundred feet down, quite spectacular. And whilst the day is still young, you might see mist and whatnot coming up from the river up every gully and gorge. So some people take a photo on the way out and on the way back because it's always changing. After that, an elevated boardwalk of about 350 metres. And when that touches down, you're nearly at the farthermost point, which is the highest observation tower in North Queensland. 37 metres high or 100 steps.
Okay.
And you've all got sensible shoes, and you know, you look young and sprightly to me. I'm sure you're going to zoom up and zoom down.
Quick, put that on
Well, how
Facebook.
many did
Young
we
and
do
sprightly.
last night?
We just did that grand staircase at Paronella yesterday.
Well, this is more interesting. On the way down, you notice that the steps are made of steel mesh. And so when you go to put your foot down, you're not just looking at the step,
You're
but you're
looking
looking
below.
down
Oh,
at the
okay.
forest floor. So that's good. Now, if it's not too hazy today, you'll see the coast from up there,
Oh, nice.
which is probably, as the crow flies, it's probably a good 30 or 40 k's, I guess. So, yeah, so that's a good
Excellent.
view.
Meandering on the edge of the North Johnson River Gorge, 350 metres long elevated walkway brings you effortlessly from ground level to high among the trees. And the tower, 37 metres high.
Wow.
That's sticking out in the forest. Mamu Rainforest Canopy Walk. Welcome to Mamu country.
Good morning, how are you?
Morning. So we're heading out to the cantilevered walkway, which sticks out over the forest floor. The forest just drops away beneath us.
So it's the North Johnson River.
Cantilever's open.
Shaking. It is too.
Flex a little bit.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, you only feel it. Look at that. Look at that view.
look at that.
Where's my camera?
The escarpment there. Wow. What are you doing to Miranda, Bruce? What are you doing to Miranda?
Phone out of my pocket. Because she thinks if it falls, she's got something to hang on to. Look how far down that is.
You don't lean in, you stand like a tree.
What do you mean a tree?
This is well maintained, the road.
Yeah.
It's just like sand, they put in heaps of sand.
That's a coffee one.
What's that, Bruce? You want a coffee?
Coffee bar in one of these circles.
A coffee car in a circle, okay.
Coffee bar.
Wow, it sticks out a long way. This moves.
Look how tall these trees are, there's nothing under them.
This one here is bent, because that one is
Platform 6.
These are the tiny solar panels soaking up light for energy and casting shade below. When Cyclone Larry, if you Cyclone Larry,
Get around the other tree.
Yeah. When Cyclone Larry ripped through this rainforest, about half of the roof was lost.
Wow.
In the gaps, the
Oh,
newly
there's a
lit
butterfly.
forest floor has become a battleground for the fight for sun.
Fight for the sun. Winner takes all. One way of winning place in the sun is to kill off the competition. In front of you is a banana fig with broad glossy leaves. It's woven through the tall grey centres which would have formed part of the forest canopy. Where's the banana fig?
Everyone's down. Oh no, that's the.
Look at that tree that's full.
Possibly this one here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Look at them.
It's a long way up, hey? Oh yeah.
They're palm trees?
Yep.
Wow. It's like a jungle, isn't it?
I didn't expect them to grow so big.
And look at all this vine growing up this tree.
Yeah.
That one there. That was like when we were going
Oh, this massive tree with a big thing.
Yeah.
What are they called?
Oh, bird's nest?
Bird's nest, and there's this other thing up here too.
Yeah. And Monsterio thing? Yeah. 22,000 bulbs. Their branches and trunks are adorned by creepers and climbers. Correct.
So we can actually see the forest floor down here. Because the canopy's still intact. It didn't get wrecked by the cyclone.
It must have been intense that side.
Oh, I grabbed that tree. Oh my goodness me.
Oh, it's full of plants. Yeah.
Full of...
Elkons and... Advantage of any shower on that.
Have a go at this one. That is massive.
It's massive.
Oh, look at the size of the elkon on the top of it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's very much too dark on this side.
Yeah. Video me the last lot of steps. I'm exhausted.
You're not alone. Oh, yes.
100 steps. Wow. It's amazing.
You can see walking down the stairs. So this is the North Johnson River?
Yes.
Yep, down there's a North Johnson River, Francis Ranges, part of Frere over there.
So where are we?
The Mamu Rainforest Tower,
Yes.
Yep.
looking out over the North Johnson River Valley.
around about half an hour from Paronella Park on the way. This is a road to Atherton.
I think we're only about half an hour from Innisfail as well.
Yes, about 14 k's from Innisfail.
Hour and a half south
west
of Cairns.
Yeah, southwest of Innisfail.
It says the tower is 37 metres above the ground on the top viewing deck. 100 steps we just climbed to get up here. No wonder we're exhausted.
Yes.
Spectacular views.
A bit misty, but it's still very nice.
Oh yeah.
It's absolutely magnificent, isn't it, really?
Native Monsterio, and here it is. It looks like a Monsterio, the worst fruit in the world. All this digging in the forest here.
I thought it would be the same. I didn't think they'd make two different tracks.
Be a bush turkey or a what's them things with lumps on their heads? Cassowary, because they're in this forest as well. It's really given it a real beating here.
Yeah, that looks like a bush turkey.
Don't move. Bush turkey.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Look at it, just rakes in and
Here for bush turkeys.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be cassowary, I think it'd just be bush turkey.
yeah. Oh, here's one on your right, left, Tracy.
Bush turkeys to the left of us. Bush turkeys to the right.
Here I am, stuck in the middle of them.
That one, it's framed itself in the picture frame. You're not scared. You're not going away. What is this here? Yeah, look, they're scratched in and
Yeah, it'd be the turkey. I don't know where the cassowary is. There's one here. They're always in pairs.
They're a bit scaredy, these ones. So this is Babinda, and we called into the bakery to get a pie and a bit of dessert and some biscuits, and it's absolutely amazing. It is packed. So many people getting lunch in there. Go on.
it's going to still go.
Cute little town.
It is. It's bigger than what you think.
Babinda State Hotel. Mamu Health Services. This is the Babinda Boulders swimming hole.
Oh, how lovely.
Very nice creek. Wow, it's a huge area.
Thank you.
Huge swimming hole. A few boulders over there. So that was the Babinda Boulders, which might have been something really special and interesting years ago when you're allowed to swim there, but I can see why they've closed it off. It looks pretty dangerous with lots of water flowing over it.
Sure does.
Yeah.
And the man did say at the information centre that there was a few people that had been killed.
Yeah.
So that's probably why they closed it
They
off.
did it. They've probably got sick of here coming to rescue to recover bodies from under rocks.
But then they've got the swimming hole there, which is lovely.
Yeah, it's perfect. The swimming hole's fine.
Nice and fresh.
Well, off to Cairns.
Yes.
Alright, we just booked into the Tasman Holiday Park.
Yes.
Is that what it's called?
Yep.
In Cairns.
Tasman Holiday Park, yes.
And we're basically backed onto a stream. It's sort of semi-rainforesty, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, we just walked down to what the map says is a turtle area.
There's a turtle there.
And no swimming.
Look.
And
See? And it's only a little one. Can you see it?
oh yeah, a little baby one.
Yeah, a little baby. Oh, it's gone down now.
Yeah. Lots of fish. So there's lots of fish here, and there's another big turtle coming in close.
Oh, so there is.
So I'm not sure what you're supposed to feed them. Fish food?
Maybe you can buy turtle food or something.
He must be coming up because we think he's got food. Because he thinks we've got food. Lots of fish. Turtle. Okay, cool. This is the camp kitchen, which is closest to us. Pretty good. Big TV.
I'll go down with it. Okay, out we go. Good girl, come on.
That's deep out there.
See those dog paddles, she's alright? Good girl. I should have my costumes on and drive out there with her.
Come on, just go with what you got on. Who cares? It'll dry.
Well, you have a shake right now next round.
Look at how wet she is.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on.
No, 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 no.
Well, right there, Miranda.
Go see Mum.
It's just, it's not cold either. Come on, that's go.
Go back in the water. She goes, but I thought you were coming. Look at her. Oh, where's the stick?
Where's the stick?
Up there.
Oh, here's another stick.
Tracey's got a stick. A big throw, Tracey.
You ready, Pix?
Actually, we get a bit of a wash. It's quite good too.
Yeah.
I'll wait for Miranda to come in here. Good girl. Up you go. Up with Mum. We swim her here because down there she rolls in the sand.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Tracey, you see all the water. It's beautiful.
Oh,
Okay, I'll start it off.
Wait up, let me get rid of this.
Let me know when.
Just wait till I get out. I need to go to the out of it.
Do you want me to have the bottle of wine next to me?
No.
You can hold the glass in your
No,
hand.
you don't have to hold it.
Why not, Miranda? Oh, look at Pinky.
Have I hidden it?
You can let me know when you're ready.
Go.
Move the camera. I didn't get it. Ah! That is so stupid. Oh, I didn't get it. Why? I just moved it over unless I touched the button. Oh.
You must have pressed not record.
Oh my goodness. Oh well. Bugger. No, don't.
We've got the camera.
So where we going?
We're doing the night tour of Paronella.
Paronella? Paronella.
Paronella.
Parallel Park.
Paronella.
Park. What is it?
Paronella.
Paronella Park.
So
We're doing the night tour of Paronella Park.
you said it wrong again.
No, you do it.